Knock knock.
Who's there?
Affordable housing.
Affordable housing new.
Not fucking in Canada, bitch. Got him!
Good eve.
Or more correctly, don't got him. Welcome everybody back to Not Rich Just Bored, episode 23. Ryan's finally back because he took a hiatus because apparently he gets sick and I was sick. We took a week off. We were both sick, and then the next week was his week off, and
just a disaster.
Yeah,
it was a disaster.
Sucking off the wiener of his new vehicle. So and it's like I was saying to you in when we first joined the Discord call. This one will be cut up into little chunks of 15 minutes because I had a travesty last episode. I actually had recorded almost a 2-hour podcast legitimately by myself. I think it was like an hour and 34 minutes, and my computer gave me the blue screen of death. So I had a whole bunch of shit about the housing crisis, and we might get into that a little bit on this one. And I had a bunch of other content for the whole Morrowind thing, and I fucking lost it all. And anybody who's done a podcast before knows that that's the fucking worst, because you don't want to rehash what you just said.
Yeah.
So I just did the Morrowind thing, which was the important thing of the episode. So I just kind of retold that story, but. So I hope it was just as good as the first time I told it, but fuck was I pissed off, because literally I was just about to end the podcast, and then my computer blue screened, which we figured out what's going on with my computer. It's the RAM modules; they're fucking corrupted, and I'm gonna test them each individually to see, but either way, Corsair is gonna replace both of them, which is nice.
I'm curious what they're going to give you. Yeah,
because they got back to me and said they're not in stock. So I just told them adamantly, I said, look, I'm a computer guy. I wrote the code for these things, okay, bitch?
I bet you did.
I did. I wrote the source code for your RAM modules. I'm like, I know if you're going to give me something shitty. So if you give me something worse, I will know. And I will find you, Baiju or whatever the hell his name is. Customer support at Corsair. No, honestly, he's a nice guy. He's really friendly, and he just saw that I did the mem 86 test, and you were there actually, and you saw it had over 2,000 errors, and the test wasn't even technically done yet, and any error means the RAM is bad or on its way out, but 2,000 apparently, I looked it up online, that's pretty fucking high for that test. So there's something seriously wrong, which makes sense because lately I've just been playing Morrowind again because I was all hyped up over the 20th anniversary. So since I reset Windows, I haven't had a blue screen of death yet, but I mean, knock on desk right now, but I haven't had a blue screen yet, but I haven't played any demanding games either. So, and it's usually when I'm doing something demanding, like this recording, something like when I'm recording, it's not that demanding, but usually I have 14 Chrome tabs open with subjects, and I got YouTube open. So I can remember what fucking episode we're on, and I have all kinds of shit open, so. I don't know. With faulty memory, I imagine that'll, just one Chrome tab, that's 18 gigs of memory right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, exactly.
Just one, let alone having 7 open. It's good. It's a good thing I have 862 gigabytes of memory.
Yeah, exactly.
But so anyways, I'm gonna. They did get back to me today, so hopefully they get back to me tomorrow or soon, so I can get those bastards swapped out and.
I wonder how long it'll take. Yeah.
I don't know. I had a feeling they wouldn't have them in stock just because the chip shortage and everything. Nobody has anything right now. When I was at Best Buy, they're getting my phone case a couple days ago.
It could be though, like Amazon and a few other places will probably have it, but the issue is probably Corsair itself.
Yeah. Well, it's also,
which still blows my mind, but
because they probably sell off all their stock and then they really only stock up the newest shit. Mm-hmm. Which that stuff's still relevant. The 3600 speed RAM, still pretty relevant. Like, it's not like we've all switched over to DDR5 yet.
Yeah,
because how much did you say a DDR5 was? Like,
I think the cheapest modules I've seen was like over. I think it was Corsair Vengeance. It was 350. I think that's low end stuff.
Oh, really?
Like your average, you're spending about 550.
Oh my god! And that's for 32, right? Or is that just 16?
That's 32. Yeah. They don't make 16 for DDR5. I don't think.
Yeah. Well, they make 16 sticks, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's dual channel. Yeah, because so 2 16 sticks is the lowest they go. Because that's what I had. I had the Corsair. Mine was the.
Yours is the Vengeance Pro.
Vengeance Pro, yeah.
Yeah. We have the same. You're on the AMD system, and then I'm on the Intel system.
Yeah,
like I know.
Do you have? You don't have 32 gigs though, do you? You have the.
No, I have 16.
You have
the other thing,
right?
Yeah, I have 2 8s. Yeah. The thing with mine as well is I forget about your RAM, but mine was like checked for, like, it was designed for Intel specifically. Like when it was tested on Intel hardware. So I don't know about your RAM if it was
this one. This one was tested on Intel as well, I believe. But it was compatible. I honestly think they test all their shit on Intel. It seems like when you look at it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, mine was the same because I was confused at first. I was like, well, is this compatible with AMD? And when you look it up on the part picker and stuff, it shows that it's compatible with that B570 motherboard. So.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, good. And I mean, it's been working on my computer, so up until now.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they can. And it's not like Corsair. They didn't like message me back and go, you're stupid, idiot. You put the wrong one in. I was tempted to just send him a picture of like one of the RAM sticks in the NVMe drive and just like put a skirt.
Oh my god.
Just put a skirt through it. Like put a skirt through it. But like, I don't know why it's not working.
Oh my god.
An employee at Corsair jumped out a window today and fell to their death. Police are searching for any evidence of the killer. I'm just getting reports now. It was a suicide because he saw the stupidest fucking thing ever. Yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna chop it up into 15-minute bits here. With the editing, it should be all smooth. You guys shouldn't really notice much, but if you do notice something, if you're a sharp-eyed person putting it through the hexatron onto the cyclotron into the metaverse, well, you're just a tryhard. So, fuck. So, anyways, it's okay. I can put my ad breaks in there.
Yeah.
This one's brought to you by The Houster on Twitch.
Oh, perfect.
I played Resident Evil before it was cool.
yeah, pretty much. Oh man.
But seriously, I was gonna say, how are you enjoying that new car? Because I don't think anybody on here has heard about your new car besides what I said.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's yeah. I guess I'm trying to. I think I was on one podcast since I had the car. I think because it's like I got the car and I pretty much almost got sick right afterwards. And then you got sick afterwards.
Were you on the podcast? I don't remember, dude. I'm trying
to remember.
I literally record these things, And the only like memory I have of anything pretty much is just based on the thumbnail. I'm like, oh yeah, I talked about Morrowind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like I got the car at the beginning of April, and yeah, friggin' like it's been like it feels like it's been almost a month since I've been on the podcast.
Yeah, no, it's been it's been 2 weeks since you've been on the podcast. So
yeah,
because yeah,
but
or no, sorry, 3 weeks,
3 weeks,
because
3 weeks.
because you weren't on for your week. Then the week you were on, you were sick, and then the next week, I was just me alone, and then this week. So yeah, it's been actually 3 weeks. So it's been a while.
So it's been a while. So I've already put over 1,000 kilometers on it.
Holy shit!
And I haven't maybe I've done like one. Yeah, I've done like one trip out to my dad's, which is not far by any means. Like that's like a 30-minute drive or something like that. There and back. But like it's all been in town driving.
Yeah,
like, I picked up the car at 25 kilometers, and I have I think I'm at 1,125 now. So like technically 1,100 kilometers I put in.
Oh yeah, nice. Gerald from Fort Saskatchewan is phoning in, and he would like to know: is that the original motor or a drop-in?
OG man.
It's the OG man. We got a rich prick here who can afford to buy a 0-kilometer vehicle.
Yeah, no, we got pretty lucky.
I'm gonna say this real quiet though, just so the guy in the other room, doesn't hear me. But at least you got a V8 with 0 kilometers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you look at it, like, now, it's a truck.
Yeah,
he has.
Yeah, you gotta.
But like literally, the two vehicles in theory were priced very similar. Now, I was fortunate enough that the value for my car, everyone, like the demand for used cars right now is like unreal. So I got
you got a great deal.
If there was a sign out there that was saying, hey, this is your chance to get the car you always wanted.
Yep.
All the signs were there. And I was just like, I'm like, this is it. I'm going to take this opportunity. It's going to be definitely interesting in the wintertime, depending on how our town does with city cleaning and stuff. Like, I got to look into winter tires for that. Yeah. And then I got that old pickup truck too. And, which is 2-wheel drive. And I'll probably have to look into winter tires for that sucker too.
Keith from Sudbury is out on the phone right now, and he's wondering if that's is that an original motor in that old truck?
It is, but I don't know how many fucking kilometers are on it. It's an old '89 Dodge Ram.
Yeah, why don't you know the colors? Did it roll over?
No, it reads up to 99,000.
Oh fuck! It's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if it's at. It's definitely not 99,000. It's either at 200,000 or 193, which I do not think it's the case, because when my grandfather, rest his soul, when he was alive, he had put a piece of like a tape or something on the dash that said 235,000, and I don't know what that all means, because the 35, like say the 200,000 part, whatever, but the 35 part I feel like should land or read similar to what the dash should say, but it doesn't. So I could be at 250. I could be at right now 293,000. I could be at 300 and something thousand. I have no idea.
Maybe 235. That was the last oil change you got.
Maybe, yeah. I got an oil change, and I need to get new spark plugs done on that truck. Apparently the battery's toast, so that's cool.
Keith from Sudbury again. He was saying, I could do those spark plugs for you, but you have to fuck my What's this? You have to fuck my wife while you watch. I think it means while I watch.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
okay.
are
That
you
makes
willing to do
sense.
that? He'll change your smart
Yeah,
plugs.
sure. I guess why not, right?
All right, Keith.
I'll be a team player.
You got to take her here. He's just messaging now that his wife is 800 pounds.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
So you're gonna have fun.
I'm gonna be dead.
Don't be Little Spoon. Oh fuck, we're gonna get a bunch of people on our asses now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say also, I for the first time today, I sent you those pictures that I cleaned up my yard a little bit.
Yeah, man.
And I did the first lawn mow of the season, and like God, that's one smell that never gets old. Like the smell of fresh cut grass. Oh
yeah.
it's like, I don't know if it's a man thing or if it's just a human thing in general, but it's like you always feel so good after you mow the lawn. It smells so nice. You're like, ah. And I don't like.
That's what I'm going to be doing soon.
Yeah, you're gonna clean up dog shit first. That's what
that too. Yeah, the front yard I could.
Fuck, get Dallin out there. Get the fuck out there.
I know.
Dallin, do you want to get $10 off your rent? Get out there, shovel some shit.
The funny thing with that is usually the two people that mow the grass, more of the front yard, is me and James. James, when he gets bored at times and the grass is long enough, he'll just go out and start mowing. But
really?
I also need to get a tune up done on the lawnmower.
Oh yeah.
I didn't place it in the best spot, and I think just the fuel might be bad and stuff.
Oh
so
yeah,
I just got to take it to a small engine place in town.
Oh yeah,
it's just more and more things to fix.
It's that time that you definitely gotta get the tune up on the lawnmower, hey?
Yeah,
get it back in a working condition.
Yeah, I did so for me with my yard, like you run electric.
Yeah, mine's just at my trailer, my lawn is a small square, and then like a little strip beside me. It's not much. So yeah, I just have one of those things. It has it's kind of a weird one because the old electric I had this big old battery with a handle that you kind of just pushed on the top. But this one I got now, it takes like 2 drill batteries. Like and you open up a hatch at the top and then you insert both batteries, and then I know like I said, it's getting pretty long already in the back anyway. And I mowed the whole thing and I still had 3 bars out of 5 bars on the battery gauge, so
no, that does you really good.
Yeah, and it's it's just cheaper, and there's no maintenance besides like sharpening the blades and shit. There's no maintenance on an electric mower. Unless something goes wrong.
I went with I got a weed whacker, and I went your route, and I went electric battery powered.
Yeah, that's what my mine still have Victoria's actually, my weed whacker, but I still have that weed whacker over there. They're great, the battery powered ones.
Yeah, man. Well, I think for something small like that, I think it makes way more sense, in my opinion, in my thought process, doing an electric weed whacker over a gas powered one.
Yeah, I feel like gas powered ones are only like optimal if you have like a landscaping company, or if you're doing like when I worked for the town of Maidstone, like way back in the day, we had to do the graveyard, hey? So you'd have one guy on the riding lawnmower that would ride around the big graves and the big areas, and then you'd have the small push lawnmowers going between the graves, but then you would have to personally whippersnip every gravestone. Because you can't get close to the gravestones with any kind of mower, so that was tedious as fuck. I couldn't imagine doing that in a big city, like
Oh yeah,
like old Maid Rock is like what? Yeah, few thousand people, whatever, like nothing. So it's and that was tedious as fuck doing like 200 gravestones, but It creeped some of the girls out that worked with us, but it didn't really creep me out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a superstitious person or anything, so I just didn't walk on the graves because I don't feel like that's. I don't feel like I feel like that's like just disrespectful. I don't know.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, right? Because I'm kind of like you in that sense, like I'm not like superstitious in a way, but at the same time too, there's like certain things that like I don't know what it is. It's just yeah, maybe it's a disrespectful part. Like unfortunately, like a few years have passed since my grandparents have both passed, like on both sides of the family. But
Yeah.
like I was really close to my grandparents on my mother's side, and like there's times like my mother will want to go there on their like when their birthdays would have been, right, and
Yep.
like there's some people that will go and take pictures of the graves and like say, miss you mom and grandma and stuff like that, right? But I've always felt, I don't know what it is, but I always felt uncomfortable with the idea of taking pictures at a graveyard. Like I
Yeah.
know, like not like people are not like for example, like my mother. I'm not like saying that she's like trying to be disrespectful by any means. Like she's just
No.
I don't know,
And
just expressing stuff. But at the same time too, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
yeah, and I don't think anybody's being disrespectful. And I don't think
Yeah,
anybody thinks that. It's just
yeah,
it's one of those weird things, right? It's a weird thing to take pictures of graves.
yeah,
It feels weird, but
yeah.
I don't think it really is weird. I just think it's one of those things that feels weird.
Hmm.
Just like I said, it felt weird, kind of mowing the lawn around the graves and stuff. And I
Yeah,
remember Justin there, Swordkeer, a friend of the podcast, because I worked
yeah.
with him there, and I remember we just talked to each other. We're like, what if you're just whippersnippering and just all of a sudden a hand comes out of the ground and grabs your leg?
Oh my god.
I remember the one time. This was actually when I figured out that Justin was deathly afraid of snakes.
Oh
Fucking,
my god.
fucking tremendous. This made me laugh so fucking hard because we were like, we were doing the whippersnippering or whatever, and then like I just see him like twitching out, and running away. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you see a ghost or something? And then I went over there. He's like, there's a fucking snake over there.
Is it a fucking garter snake or
Yeah, it's
something?
a little garter snake. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. And he's like, I don't like the way they move. It's unnatural.
Oh god.
So that's what his fear is like he doesn't like snakes because he literally says that they just move unnaturally. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I guess they kind of do, but it's okay. It's just a garter snake. They don't even bite.
Yeah.
If it was a boa constrictor, yeah, okay, run for the hills. It was
Yeah.
a Texas rattlesnake or something.
See, for me,
If it
it's
was Stone
snakes
Cold
don't
Steve
really.
Austin,
Yeah, snakes don't bother me. Spiders do.
yeah,
Well, you know what? Like 90% of like any bug, insect does.
yeah.
I hate insects with a passion. Like anyone, yeah, like like people are like, oh, the bees are so nice, they won't hurt you. I'm like, burn them alive,
Yeah, it's funny.
motherfucker. The motherfucker in my house, like, dude. I don't know where it is now, but I have a little storage room attached to the house, like the back area
Yeah,
where all
yeah,
the
yeah.
shit is. And a few days ago, there was a fucking queen bee in the fucking storage room.
Oh fuck.
I'm like, yep, burning that right the fuck now. And I didn't have anything really. I just sprayed it with fucking, I forget what I had. I think it was WD 40. I
Hey,
sprayed it with WD
that
40.
works.
It
That
does?
works.
Oh, okay. I went out and bought some Raid afterwards, but I couldn't find it. I'm kind of a little bit scared. I'm like, this motherfucker better be not building a goddamn nest in my fucking head because I've had that issue before.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like anything that's chemical related, pretty much will work on an insect because
Yeah.
insects breathe through their skin.
Yeah.
So it's like somebody poured gasoline down your throat, essentially.
Yeah.
Like any kind of or whatever fluid it is. So because they breathe through their skin, any kind of
Hmm.
chemical, especially
Hmm.
like alcohol, though, you get that on them, they're fucked. They're fucked. They're done. So
Yeah. See, the thing for me that like adds to that why I want to fucking just get rid of it, the best way to explain it is You have a PS5 controller, right?
Yeah, I have one right beside me.
Okay, see the middle pad?
Yes, the touchpad?
It was like bigger than the touchpad.
Oh, really?
That was a fucking big motherfucker.
Oh, like the
And I'm like,
bee?
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, no, sir,
I would
get
have been
the
getting
fuck out.
I would have been getting a gun.
Yeah, I
Fuck
know.
the
I know.
WD-40. Get the proton packs.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like, yeah, and it was like black and yellow.
Oh,
I'm like,
it was
oh fuck.
it was black, so you attacked it. Interesting.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, a pure yellow bee would have been just fine, right?
Yeah. Apparently, but yeah. So I
Oh,
was like,
dude,
nope.
I have a rule. I have a rule. This is my rule. I'm an environmentalist as far as it goes. Bugs and shit, I don't care. You're outside. I like spiders when they're outside. You know, catch some mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, sir. That's fine. But the moment any of you motherfuckers enter my house, it's fucking, it's open season, bitch. You're dead. fuck
me, you say inside the house. Any fucking bug that's on my fucking property is not allowed on my fucking property.
Oh fuck! I don't care if they're outside. Whatever. I mean, if if a bee was building a nest right at the entrance to my house, okay, yeah, I'd have a problem with that because we don't want that. Which we did have that at one point. We had that little hornet's nest, but the old winter took care of that son of a bitch. But I as soon as I see a spider outside crawling on the house, I'm like, good job, buddy. I see that same fucker on my countertop. He's getting the old salt gun. He's getting the old newspaper.
Yeah.
I'll zip tie a bat to my dick. I don't care.
That's it's like Dylan D man there. He's really big and like he has like traps or whatever to catch them, and then he'll go and put them outside. And then sometimes what he'll do is he'll come upstairs and he'll show off the giant spider that he found and shit. And I'm like, bro, that thing right now is in the house, and you're trying to show me this thing that's not supposed to be in my house. Get him out of my fucking house.
Yeah, I know. Well, he always sends those videos, right? He always sends those videos like, look at this guy. Like, don't send us a video. Kill that son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. And then he'll put it like 2 feet outside the door, and then let it go. And then he like a week later, he's like, I swear, I just put this one outside. No shit. It knows where we live. It's been in the house. He just remembered how to get back in, so he just did. What you need to do is take that motherfucker and either you eradicate it or you take it 2 blocks away from the house.
Take it 2 blocks away and squish it.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it so that he doesn't. Make him wish he were dead. Sleep, little spider.
Exactly. Beat the Green Goblin. I support it.
Yes. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, so that's what's been good. Did we just talk about lawn care and bees for 20 minutes? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Couple of old men. What's next?
Yeah, we are.
So I recently got a smoker and I started smoking meats every night, and it's actually it's actually funny that I said that because my neighbor is literally smoking something right now. It smells delicious.
Really?
I'm always tempted to just like open a smoker, just come and fucking just rob whatever's in there.
Yeah, the big thing at work is air fryers.
Yes, that is another big thing. That's like air fryers are huge. You just got one, did you?
Yes, I did. I got it with the car came with one. I can't. I spent a lot of money on an air fryer, and I got a free car out of it.
Yeah, but dual overhead grease traps.
Yeah. The one coworker, what he just did recently is he made hard boiled. Well, how do you put that? Hard boiled eggs with the air fryer. Like he put 2 eggs in.
Yeah.
And then he cooked it at. I have to check on it. There's probably things online, but I think it was like 260 or 360 degrees
Oh yeah.
Celsius for 16 minutes. And he said like it was like probably the best tasting hard boiled eggs he ever had. We had a picture of them too, and like they came out just like not like that really dried out looking yolk, like if you overboil them. It came out like that nice gold, just like the perfect amount. And he said usually you get that weird, almost like a watery taste he finds with the eggs after hard boiling them. But he says you don't even get that. You just get this pure, delicious flavor, he said. Huh. So now I kind of want to give it a shot.
Oh, seriously? Yeah, I never even thought about air frying eggs, but I know you can do it. Like the air fryer, you can pretty much do anything. Like I've air fried chicken wings in the past, chicken legs, hamburgers. Literally, like just slide hamburgers in there. Like you could do
I never thought of that.
Yeah, you could do like anything. And another awesome kitchen utensil that's huge these days is the Instant Pot pressure cookers. Yeah. Now those things, if you guys are listening to me right now, if you ever want to buy an Instant Pot, don't ever buy one unless they're on sale, because they go on sale all the fucking time. Every Christmas, Black Friday, Easter, Shomer Shabbos. Shomer Shabbos. No, seriously, they're always on sale. So never pay full price for them. And when they go on sale, it's not like $10 off. It's usually like $50 to $60 off.
Yeah.
I got mine on Black Friday. It was like $100 off. It was like half off.
Nice.
Or whatever it was. Yeah, like $80 off, I think. It was half off anyway.
Nice.
There's something like $150, $160 normally, I think. But
nice.
You know, adjusted for the Justin Trudeau inflation, that's about $800 by today's money.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I've literally been listening to like so much Dr. Hook lately on.
Oh, really?
I love Dr. Hook, man. That's such a classic. It's funny because there was somebody on. They're actually on Joey Diaz's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say the church, but no, Uncle Joey's joined. No, never mind. Sorry, not them. It was on Joe Rogan. It was Doug Stanhope was talking about it. How Dr. Hook, the singer from Dr. Hook, like DM'd him on Twitter and said he's a big fan, and he's like, "Oh, we're an American band," and you know, I'm the singer of this American band, Dr. Hook, blah blah blah. And then Doug Stanhope's like, Dr. Hook was messaging me and explaining who they are, like I don't know who the fuck Dr. Hook is. He's like, I'm excited that they're reaching out to me. He's like, I love those guys. And then that's what made me think, I'm like, fuck, because me and my dad, we used to always listen to now, guys, ready to go back in time here? Okay. We used to watch it or listen to him on a cassette. In the old fucking Buick. The old Buick.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Insert that motherfucker. Yeah. Old Dr. Hook. Have you ever listened to him?
No, I haven't, honestly.
Oh, man. You're in for a treat. It's like,
yeah.
They got a lot of good songs like Freaking at the Freakers Ball. Yeah. They're fucking awesome. You've probably heard their one song, Cover of the Rolling Stone. You know?
Maybe. I'll have to take a listen.
Get my picture on the cover. Still gonna buy 5 copies for my mother.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It's been a long time since I've heard that song, but the lyrics sound actually very familiar.
We just got DMCA takedown. They're like, oh shit. They're like, Dr. Hook was just singing on this podcast. But yeah, either way, man, I've been enjoying them. But also, I was gonna say, because I never ever brought this up on the podcast yet, but the new Kavinsky album, man, is fucking killer.
Oh man, it is, dude. Okay, what's your favorite song on Reborn?
Oh god, it's hard to it's hard to choose like one out of all of them.
Yeah,
but like,
that's true.
But like, I really do like Zenith a lot.
Yeah, man,
I like that
Zenith
song.
Like, I feel like there's just like
Yeah,
there's like a good tone to each of the songs, like a good vibe. Like if you're feeling this way, you listen to this. You feel this way, you listen to this sort of thing. Like
yeah,
Zenith is just like a really great chill out song.
yeah, it is. And one that I've been vibing with lately is Zombie. I really like that song.
Oh yeah, Zombie. I had to build up a little bit to it because there's one specific part in the song, and I'm trying to remember what it is. I think it might be the
Ooh.
you know, yeah, they had that at the end. I think it's that maybe that kind of like at the starting I wasn't a big fan of, but it's kind of like built up.
Yeah.
The song like my like I keep going back to this one song, and it's Trigger.
Trigger, yeah.
I love that song. There's the beat to that song. What it reminds me of, and I think the reason why I really like it so much is it's a song that you could literally place in any like 80s, early 90s action movie trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I just like the old trailers back in the 90s with the guy with the deep throats like in this time blah 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 blah, and you could literally put that song in that voice and it'd be a perfect match. But anyways, yeah, that song is so good. And then Renegade, that's like a really big song for me as well.
Yeah, that song's awesome.
Like your main songs, I'd say right now, like the ones that instantly pop to the top of my head when it comes to Reborn is Renegade, Trigger, Cameo, Zenith, and probably Zombie.
Yeah, Plasma is really good.
Yeah, see, I want to really sit back again and like listen to the songs.
Plasma's really good, and Goodbye is really good as well. Like I love those two songs too. Goodbye, Goodbye actually fucking scared the shit out of me the first time when I was listening to it, because I was in my van. I mean my 2022 Dodge Daytona that I let you borrow, and that's legally binding, right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was listening to Goodbye, and like, if you've listened to that song, you know that the lyrics are like, but I know you gotta say goodbye.
Yeah.
I know you gotta say goodbye. But if you listen to the very end of the song, it changes, because it's like I know you gotta say goodbye, but that's I know you gotta say, and then this woman's voice is like goodbye, like right at the end, and it fucking scared the shit out of me the first time, because I was listening to it. I was listening to it like it reminded me of like the ghost girl from Phasmophobia. It was like, hey.
No,
it was just like it came out of nowhere, because like I'm expecting, because I've heard it the whole fucking song. I'm expecting I know you gotta say goodbye. I wasn't expecting I know you gotta say goodbye. It's like really loud. It's like, ooh, it actually made me like,
some guy driving behind you just sees the fucking van just swerve off the road.
like, what the hell's wrong with that asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've been listening you've been listening to Reborn. I've been listening to Reborn. So one thing I just started getting into, which I found through Instagram, is Will Sasso is teaming up with one of his buddies and making this new podcast.
Right.
It's literally called Call Me Dudesy. 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 And from my understanding, it's a podcast that's like all their topics and everything are all generated by AI. Like the AI is the controls how the episodes go. They're like hour-long episodes. They're great, but like it just what it does is this is the kind of weird, creepy part about it. The AI has full access to their emails, their Google history, their Instagram searches, and then on top of it, it also goes through every single podcast supposedly in the world, and then takes current events and like hot topics and stuff, and then also combines it with the stuff that those two guys are currently checking out and posting and talking about and stuff, and then puts it and shuffles it around, and it's like, here's an example, because it knows the guys just based on research on stuff, right? So they got the dudesy, the AI, goes and gets Will Sasso to do current news events while doing it with the voice of Hulk Hogan.
What? like the AI is doing Hulk Hogan, or
no. Like it'd be like, that's the topic. It'd be like, Will Sasso or Will, we would like you to do current live event news with like, I think it gave it like some topics of what he has to talk about, but then like you have to do it in a Hulk Hogan voice. So then like and like they don't know what's going to happen. These are like they don't know the thing that the AI is going to ask for. And usually it's like 4 topics, I think, per episode. And there's 10 episodes right now. And yeah, the one was the Hulk. So it's funny because I'm kind of all over the place here, but I actually started with episode 10, which is the newest one. And then I just started episode 1 today, so I can catch up on all of them, sort of thing. And
right.
Yeah, but anyways, episode 1, one of the topics is Hulk Hogan doing the news. and then Will Sasso, like, there was like another one where like the other guy had to talk about prized possessions and stuff like that. And or no, climate change. I think it was something to do with climate change. I can't remember, but like there's a point where like the one guy I noticed, like, and you'll notice if you start listening to it, like the one guy is like kind of very quick and like go kind of thing, where Will Sasso, like, he wants to, like, Will Sasso's done a few podcasts, and this guy's on a current podcast right now. I forget the name of it, but Will Sasso is like, when we do, he looks at the podcast like how we are doing ours. It's just kind of like, we're just kind of laid back. We have a few topics or whatever, but we're just kind of shit, like,
right,
shitting around. You know what I mean? And so like he's kind of like that, right? So it's just funny because like the one guy will kind of be almost like serious for a second about something, and then like I think it was let me just double check here. I think it was episode 1. Yeah. Okay, episode 1. Yeah, the guy, he's like talking about climate change, and like the whole time you can hear like Will Sasso in the background doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger, like yeah. Like, it's like Will Sasso's just fucking hilarious listening to that guy. Like episode 10, for example, the one topic that they gave, one of them was, if The Rock became president, how would he solve, I think actually, the climate change? And then like Sasso's like trying to act like The Rock, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to take my F-150, and we're going to fly out to space, and we're going to have some Terramana. I think it's called Terramana, but I think it's called Terramanama or something like that. He didn't know. Will Sasso didn't actually know the name of The Rock's like tequila. And so yeah, like, Terramanama. I'm going to have some Terramanama. And they're like, what about this? What is it? What about the Terramana gets cold? Well, The Rock's going to make new ice. It's going to be twice as cold, and we're going to call this ice Twice, because it's twice as cold for your Terramana. I could not stop laughing.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like they're on.
It's on Spotify.
Yeah, they're on Spotify, but they as you saw, like so one of the first things that I saw was a clip from one of their episodes, and I think it might have been episode 10 or 1. On Instagram, Will Sasso had a thing where he was singing. I showed this to Cody. Where he does they have to talk about, I think, like an old video game that they played or something like that. What's their famous old video game? But they had to talk about it well, they had to bring up the subject, but also they had to sing it in a way of like Pearl Jam.
Oh God.
So yeah, and I think I sent you that clip on Instagram where someone edited on top of it, and yeah, it's Will Sasso singing like Pearl Jam about his favorite game being Street Fighter 2. And it's just it's so good. But anyways, yeah, you can find them on YouTube, and they actually have a video recording so you can see.
I just found them on Spotify.
Yeah.
I found them on Spotify there. Yeah, Dudesy.
Yeah.
It's
I know I think they were saying, like, from what I remember from episode 10, I think it was like it's either like in the later episodes. Apparently, they got like, I think it was like they have, like, the best way to put it is they have almost like assignments.
Yeah.
For the next episode, because they do it, I think, once a week. And so they'd be like, at the end of the week, they're like, Dudesy will be like, hey, Will, next week we want you to do this and this. And one of the episodes, apparently, Dudesy wanted in an episode where he has to dress up as cosplay as the Crow.
Oh yeah.
So, and then I think in another episode they had to get high. So you're like fucking, they're baked out of their mind and shit.
Oh my Lord, dude! Yeah. Dude, like Will Sasso's so funny. Like, he's so classic. I was like first introduced to him during the era of Vine, because he was on Vine, remember, and he did the fucking lemon thing. And,
God!
I don't know why, but that just got me so good all the time. Where he's like, and he'd always shoot. Like, literally, I'm half tempted after I'm done here to look up a Will Sasso Vine compilation, because the lemon ones were so funny. He would just randomly be talking, also.
Yeah, dude. Oh, and like, I'm so glad, and that that's one thing to show right there. Like,
yeah,
if using social media in a form to get your name out there. Like, again, like I've heard, like, Will Sasso was like a name I heard of, but it wasn't like a thing that I sought after until, example, the lemons. The lemon thing where you're shooting those out and you're like, holy fuck, okay, yeah, this is funny. I'm like, oh, now I want to look up more on Will Sasso. And then all of a sudden you're just like, you're opening up Pandora's box of just incredible funny skits that he does, like especially his Mad TV stuff that he did.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God. And then he was really popular back in the Attitude Era when he dressed up as, I think he did all Hulk Hogan, but he also did Stone Cold Steve Austin as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he, like, Will Sasso was incredible for like doing like just making fun of other celebrities.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
I'll never fuck. I'll never tire of watching him cut off his fingers on Mad TV.
Oh my God, yes.
What is that? Oh. What is that skit even called? I can't. It's like a red. Oh. It's like a red green parody, right?
Yeah,
where he's trying to fix things, and like he'll cut. He's like, "This is absolutely chainsaw proof."
Yeah, it's like a mixture of Red Green / Home Improvement.
Yeah. Tim Allen's Home Improvement. Yeah, I know. It's just like the one he's like passing out. He's like passing out. Like, it's funny though, because I should. You know what? I shouldn't say Vine, because I actually know Will Sasso from Mad TV originally, but I didn't know his name though.
Yeah.
I just knew him as a funny guy. But the way I actually knew his name was from Vine. That's when I actually looked up more shit on him, and then I realized that he was the guy from Mad TV. Because I watched a lot of Mad TV when I was in high school, and all the times when I was sick in like middle school and stuff. If I was sick, I would always watch the Comedy Network at home and stuff like that. Mad TV would always be up, and like that's where like you got your classics like what the hell was fuck who did uh
You talking about like Madden?
no, well
The Madden skits?
John Madden was funny,
Oh
but no,
man.
there's the god, it was the guy that's like speaking to the microphone. John McDonald or McDonald, isn't it? Michael
I think
McDonald.
he's acting like the kid or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that's his name, Michael McDonald. Yeah,
Yeah.
him, Stewart. That's what it is. Yeah,
Stewart, yeah.
Michael McDonald as Stewart, fucking hilarious. And
Yeah.
like I loved Michael McDonald whenever he was on, and then I also liked there was Keegan Michael Key, and then there was
Yep.
Jordan Peele, which of
Yep.
course, as everybody knows, they're a household name now. You know, they've got their own show called Key and Peele. But I remember
Yep.
watching them on Mad TV and thinking, "Fuck, are these guys so funny?" Like,
Yeah.
like I'll be honest, I'm not a huge SNL fan. I think
Yeah.
SNL has lost a lot of its luster, mostly because they're trying to be woke and shit, and it's just not. I don't know. It's too forced at this point. There is some good ones. Like I did like when Elon Musk was on there. Some of those skits were pretty funny.
Yeah. And I think it's the thing that's kind of rough is, you know, like TV is such PG.
Yeah,
and like you know what I mean, like like example, like Mad TV, like the skits where Will Sasso like literally cuts off his like not his true fingers, but he cut they cut off the fingers and there's blood everywhere and stuff. That you don't see that on TV anymore. Like that weird that's like again we're you and me, we really love like that slapstick humor, that just over the top dumb stuff. Like it's so good. Like it's like everyone's like really like, oh, we got to have this like smart, intelligent humor, or it has to have a proper story, or it's not funny. It's like, man, like I'm one of those guys that like we deal with so much like depressing stuff nowadays. You know, everyone's so angry, and you know, real world can be a dirty place, brother. But you know, it's just like watching those shows. You just shut off your brain, and you just enjoy. You just laugh. You know.
Yeah, that's exactly it, right? I think things have gotten a little bit out of control with censorship and like what's allowed on TV. So yeah, like there was something on TV that was my favorite skit show of all time, and it was called Chappelle's Show, and that show was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
and that you could do that today. Like not a fucking chance. Could you do that today? And half of those Mad TV skits, like you said, the bloody one stuff.
Yeah,
you could do that today. Like nobody. I don't know. I don't want to say people's humor has changed. I think people have just got so guarded.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you? So Mike Myers has a new show out, hey, on Netflix.
Yeah, is it out now?
Pentaveret. Yeah, came out May 5th.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember we were talking about it a couple weeks ago on the podcast.
Yeah. So from my understanding, the best way to put it is you got this Mike Myers comedy, and you know, like his Austin Powers stuff was more in a PG, I think 13, maybe PG 14. I'm not too sure exactly how far Austin Powers went, but the best way to put Pentaveret, from my understanding, is they just let Mike Myers just have kind of full control and be like, just make what you want.
Okay.
And like, yeah, I think it's like the best way to put it is like rated R Mike Myers, from what I understand.
Oh, really? You haven't watched it yet?
I've seen a little bit of it, but I want to kind of hold off because I feel like that would be a good show to like both of us to hang out and fucking watch. I think.
Yeah.
You know, that's like I'm feeling like that's kind of like, again, like our kind of fucking show movie kind of sense of humor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I guarantee it's gonna probably get shitty ratings, probably, because everybody will be like, "This is it's too far. Too far.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I don't like it.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
It's like I was talking about last week on the podcast. I hopefully I don't remember if it actually made it in. I'm trying to remember what I recorded originally, which was gold, and then what I had to rehash because I got cut off. But I think I glazed over it quickly because I didn't want to repeat myself. But it's been a week now. I'm okay. But but like yeah, Netflix, and it's confirmed now. So it was speculation back then, but I think it's pretty much confirmed now that Netflix in October is going to be adding another tier that's going to be the one with ads. And it's just like, holy fuck, you guys, you're going to lose so many people. Like, I think Netflix is done now. Like, and a lot of people think that Netflix knows they're done and they're just trying to get bought out at this point because they already made their money. I don't think that. I don't think they're trying to get bought out. I don't know. It just, that seems weird, especially when you're the king, when you're the OG king.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting thing. Like, depending on like how much they keep on increasing their prices, I think that will be the thing. I don't like in my point of view. I don't think the whole ad tier is going to do much because for myself, I have the top tier because I wanted like the top end, like good. Like I don't have a 4K monitor, but I have a 4K TV, so I want to utilize that 4K footage, I guess, and stuff like that. But yeah, it is annoying for the fact that like they're blaming everyone else but themselves.
Well, okay, and yes, and that's what I said last week was like, again, I don't know if it made it in because I had to reshoot it, but sorry, that was a little rage in my voice. That was real rage, but yeah. But like I said, I did say originally last week that like Netflix is literally blaming everybody else. They're trying to go on this whole account sharing ban, right? Like they're saying the reason they're losing money is because people are share accounts. That's not exactly what they said, but that's pretty much what they're trying to say in a polite way. But they're saying that they're losing so much money because everybody share accounts. Fuck you. You're full of shit. They literally have the option for multiple screens. So, and I understand that's meant to be a family scenario. Fine, whatever. But the point is, the people that are sharing accounts are paying for top tier shit.
Exactly.
They're paying. They're not paying for the ad tier. Nobody's paying. Nope. Nobody's gonna pay for a single screen, single thing. So like,
here's my thing.
You're still making money.
Yeah. Here's my thing. So I have Netflix on my phone. I have it on my computer, and then I have it on the TV. Kind of if I just screen it on the phone to the TV, but say for example I go over to your place and I am using my account and I'm going to tier on your TV. Now we're on a different network. Is Netflix going, well, fucking, you can't do that.
Well, that's
at your buddy's place. Well, motherfucker, I'm using my account on my phone. It's playing on a different TV, like.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're trying to crack down on, and that's what I was speculating on last week was how they're going to handle this multiple account thing. Are they going to do it based off IP or based off GPS ping? Because they would have to probably do IP or something.
I think it would have to be IP, but then again, that also makes no sense. Like, you'd have to, like, what about a phone? You know what I mean? Like, I can go anywhere with phone. Oh, maybe I want to watch a movie in the middle of a mall. You know what I mean?
I think the phone thing they couldn't do anything about because the phone is a phone, and your phone's everywhere. I think the problem they have is if your Netflix is signed in at a TV in this location as well as a TV in this location.
Yeah, running at the same time, maybe? I don't know.
Could be, but even if they're both sided, but it doesn't matter. Because they're literally fucking shooting themselves. Because people are not going to stop share accounts to go to an ad tier. They're just not. But just be happy that people are buying the fucking top tiers. If it's shared amongst 4 people, who gives a fuck? They're still paying $20 a month.
Yeah. And also the other thing, too, that they got to realize is, you know, back when they first started compared to right now, they got to understand that there's about fucking probably 10 other streaming services that are happening that
Yeah.
weren't a thing back when they first started.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
like, and then there's going to be content that people are going to be like, well, I've seen it all on Netflix. I'm just going to probably end it here and then just go on Amazon and I'll watch that until I run out. And then I'll switch over to Disney Plus. Oh, well, I'm done there. And now I'll go to Hulu. Oh, I'm done that. I'm going to go to HBO. Like, it just keeps going and going. Like, you can't, like, yeah.
No,
You can't take blame on the consumers. You just got to figure out your shit.
Yeah.
You got to learn and adapt.
And it's
because
like,
the thing is, oh, sorry, was that?
No, I was just gonna say that it's like I said last week. I was saying that Netflix, the reason Netflix is failing is because it's a go woke, go broke scenario. It's because they're trying to go too woke. They keep throwing shit at the walls and seeing what sticks. But by shit, I mean millions of dollars. So yeah, if you have like 18 million, like multi-million dollar shows all fail in the same year, yeah, you're gonna take a little bit of a financial hit, you dumb fuck. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Because honestly, and I think a lot of people would agree with me on this, if I see that Netflix logo on a series, sorry, on a movie especially, series as well, but movies are almost a death sentence. If I see that Netflix logo, meaning it's a Netflix, like a movie made by them, that's like almost always a death sentence. It means it fucking is gonna suck ass. It's gonna be some woke fucking dumbass show that nobody wants to watch. And like, I was honestly trying to figure out why I would even want a Netflix subscription at all. And like, the only shows that I like, The Witcher and and Cobra Kai. Like, I can't think of another show on there that's not already over that I would need a Netflix account for. Like, yeah, they have a bunch of great movies. That's cool, but like I said, my Amazon Prime has great movies on it. And
the one thing that bugs me with, like, the one thing I'll give Netflix over Amazon is when I'm paying for the service, I get to be able to watch everything that's on the Netflix program. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's the one
thing. I like, again, one of our, for the audience, is the one show or movie we truly enjoy is MacGruber. And I have yet to watch the MacGruber series because I pay $12 or whatever it is for Amazon. And then they're like, oh, you need to pay another $10 to get stars or whatever they're called. So I can watch the fucking MacGruber series.
Yeah.
Like,
there's a lot of shit on it that's not included with Prime.
Yeah.
And
I like the idea, like, in a way, of like there being movies on there that like you can buy and then rewatch, sort of thing. I don't mind that, but it's more, again, the series where it's like, oh, you want to watch these certain films? Well, you gotta buy this package on top of the Amazon package, and then you want this? Well, you gotta buy this package. It's like, holy man, like.
Yeah, well, at that point, you're getting to a fucking cable network.
Yeah.
Like, that's the same with, like, you know, like how HBO runs things. Like, there's certain things you gotta buy. Like, you can have Crave, but Crave doesn't have every HBO series.
Yeah.
You have to...
I'd imagine, like, because the Batman, I think, is on HBO, is it not?
Something's in my ass. I think so, yeah. But I think it's paid though, or something. I don't know. But that's exactly my point. Is that I just feel like, I don't know, like of all the streaming platforms, Amazon is the weakest for content. Now they have some fucking bangers like The Boys and Invincible and Yellowstone. I haven't watched Yellowstone yet, but it's on my list of things to do because apparently it's fucking amazing. So I'm just gonna say it's amazing because, you know, 100 million people can't be wrong, right?
Yeah.
Well, they could be, but you know, they have some big bangers, but as far as actual like full content, they really don't have much. Like, Unless you have, again, stars. If you get the stars package, then you unlock a bunch of extra movies and TV series and stuff. But again, that's doubling your price.
Yeah.
You're getting to the Netflix 4K tier at that point. So, but again, I've said it 100 times, and I'll say it again. I do give Amazon a little bit more slack because Prime is awesome. Like, I shop on Amazon a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't in a while, but I do a lot. Like, Amazon, the Prime shipping is fucking awesome. The idea of not paying for shipping is awesome. And then also, I don't really use it, but there's Amazon Music as well that you get with it. And then Prime Video. Like, you're getting a lot for your money. You really are. That's the one thing I will say. So, whereas, Netflix and Hulu, Crave, all that. Disney Plus, yeah, it's just what's on that service. So you gotta really I'm kind of warming up to the idea of getting Disney Plus at some point.
I have too.
Because it's actually like I'm not big into the Marvel shit anymore. Like I like it, but I don't know. Like a lot of those movies to me aren't really rewatchable, except for Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man, but like, Iron Man's pretty good. But some of those movies, like, I'll rewatch them, sometimes, and they're pretty good. But like, they're more of event movies, theater movies.
I agree.
But like, and so there was that, and then there was all the Disney shit, which I don't really give much of a fuck. It's good for the kids, whatever. But I'm not gonna typically just sit down and watch a Disney movie myself. Not anymore, really. But from what I've seen, they've got a bunch of different stuff on there now, and they're getting a bunch of movies and stuff. So I was worried it was just going to be kind of a child platform, essentially.
Yeah.
But it looks like
kind of talking about movies and stuff. I don't know if, like, I know I've never watched the original, but there's talk of this Toxic Avenger remake, eh?
Is it Disney Plus?
I don't know what's happening. I think that's going to be in theaters, I think, but I guess it's going to be rated R.
Yeah, well, it would have to be.
They say Peter Dinklage, Toxic Avenger remake, rated R for gore and graphic nudity.
Well, that would make sense because the old fucking Toxic Avenger was crazy.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, is Lloyd Kaufman involved with this one? Did they say?
I don't.
Because Lloyd Kaufman's he made the original, right? That's originally a Trauma Films film, and that's Lloyd Kaufman's. That's his brand. So I'm wondering, is Trauma doing it or is it somebody else?
I'm taking a look right now here. I'm just kind of reading through something here.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Bacon's in it.
What says Lloyd Kaufman updates Toxic Avenger reboot progress, so he must be involved.
Peter Dinklage, Winston Analog side.
Oh yeah.
Alongside Winston, alongside Elijah Wood, Julia Davis, Taylor Page, Kevin Bacon, and Jacob Tremblay. Malcolm Blair will write and direct the remake based on characters by Lloyd Kaufman.
Okay. So who's directing this one? Did you say?
Write and directed by Macon Blair. Macon Blair. Macon Blair.
Okay.
I
was gonna say, and we could probably end on this if you unless you have something else you were gonna say. But I don't know if you saw this, but there's gonna be we were one day late, but there's gonna be a Resident Evil teaser tomorrow.
Really?
For the new series.
Oh, you talking about for Netflix?
I think
Or
so.
what? Resident Evil.
Evil.
Man, you knew about that before I did, didn't
Yeah. Well, I just saw it. Oh yeah, here's yeah. Netflix's live action Resident Evil
Oh.
teaser trailer arrives tomorrow.
Oh, God.
So we're gonna have to
Oh,
watch that and talk about that at
yeah.
some point.
Yeah.
See
Interesting.
what we think about that. This will be going up on the day that is out, but
Mm-hmm.
we are recording it the day before. Yeah, it came up on the Resident Evil group I'm in. Some guy shared.
Oh, okay.
Some guy shared
The
it.
I'll tell you something that you didn't know about, which is funny because like usually I know about this Resident Evil stuff, but I guess I'm behind. Getting behind. What am I doing? Is someone, I don't know how, but there's leak footage of the old Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh right, yes. I forgot to write that down. Actually, I was gonna talk about that too. Yeah,
Yeah,
the original Duke Nukem Forever got leaked.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It looks good, man. It's such a shame that didn't come out.
yeah. And I followed John St. John, and some guy like not messaged him but wrote on his wall or whatever, or holy fuck, what am I in 2008? Wrote on my Facebook wall. But yeah, posted on his Facebook, like showing him the link to that Duke Nukem 3D thing, and
Yeah.
all that John St. John like replied to the guy with was like no news, I think he said, or old news or something. And I'm
Huh.
like he sounded a little salty, like just his response, the way he responded.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah, that is very interesting, honestly.
It is kind of strange, man, because okay, like let's be honest, Duke Nukem is, one of my favorite games of all time. Duke Nukem
Yeah.
3D is way fucking up on that list. I love that game a lot. And it
Yeah.
really does hold a special place in my heart. And it's so weird to me to see that. Now, John's not that bad. He's no George Takei or anybody, But he
Mhm.
is a little bit of a wokester when it comes to social media. And it's so weird to me because would you think of Duke Nukem as being a woke guy?
No.
No. Not fucking at
No.
all. Not
Not
even
at all.
close. And
He's like the opposite.
yeah, he's literally the opposite. And I know John St. John is not Duke Nukem. John St. John plays the character Duke Nukem. So, you do gotta disconnect the character from the actor, of course. But it's just
Mhm.
weird. It's so fucking weird to me that the voice of Duke Nukem is kind of a wokester. Like I said,
Right?
he's not like George Takei bad, like DefCon cringe, but you can tell he's like, you know, he always posts about woke shit and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and then he kind of gets salty at some fans for being like, super vulgar and shit sometimes, and it's like, dude, you're fucking Duke Nukem.
You're kind of your career.
Yeah, that is your
The thing that made you popular is
yeah. Nobody knows John St. John for like anything else,
yeah.
and the people that do know him for other things, like Ion Fury playing the bad guy,
Yeah.
they know him because he played fucking Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Same with Postal 4, the new Postal game that was just out a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, it's been alpha, beta, whatever, forever, but it got official release a couple weeks ago. Like the new Postal voice is John St. John, so
Yeah.
he plays the Postal dude. So people know him from that, but again, they all know him from Duke Nukem. So I don't know.
Mhm.
It's kind of again. I know. I'm being a little spoiled kid, but I have to disconnect the character from the actor. But
Yeah.
it's just fucking. I don't know. It just fucks with my head. But yeah, no. I recommend everybody check that out. It looked. I I have to finish watching it and finish looking into it, but it looked pretty sweet, like from what I saw, the screenshot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that original dude, I think that original build of Duke Nukem Forever could have been so good.
Oh,
I think that's one game that got handicapped so bad.
I know, man. They could have literally, no joke, they could have literally made that game full and then still made the Duke Nukem Forever we got. You know what I mean? Like, it
Yeah.
just seems so different compared to what we got in the end that literally they could have made that game
Well,
and they would have made money from it 100%.
yeah.
And then fucking they could have kept the Duke Nukem ball rolling. But they just got, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it.
Dude, I don't know. Well, a part of that was Randy Pitchford being a fucking idiot, but
Yeah.
but like dude, it for me, it's the Mega Man effect because Mega Man 1 to I think it was 1 to 6 was released on the NES, right? The original Nintendo.
Yep.
And then there's the Super Nintendo that had the Mega Man X series, which was good as well. And then that series continued on PlayStation and so on. But literally, they made Mega Man 7 to 10. They made it in like 2006 or 7 to 2013. But they did all those Mega Man, the 7 to, I think it was 10. They were all in the old NES sprites. And it just shows you that people love those, and they're very successful. But people love that original art style so much that they just kept buying the games. They didn't need to make a 3D Mega Man, like a 3D animation one. They just did the old graphics and made new levels and new bosses, and people fucking loved it. And there were some new gimmicks and new, like new things they could do because they're not on an old fucking 8-bit system anymore. There's more stuff they could add to it, but like I said, it goes back to the whole Duke Nukem thing. If they made a Duke Nukem Forever or, a sequel to Duke Nukem, and it was just Duke Nukem on the build engine with different levels, I would buy that shit, no questions asked. I'm serious, I would fucking buy that.
Yep.
Because, like, Duke Nukem on the build engine was when it looked the good. Ugh, that's when it looked the best to me. I fucking love that shit, man. Ugh. Same with Shadow Warrior. They keep going with Shadow Warrior. But if they made another Shadow Warrior, but it was on the build engine with new levels, I would buy that shit. Like, like that's what Ion Fury was, right? It was like, it's a new game, but they did it on an older engine, and it looks fucking good. And, they update some textures and, but it's still in the art style of the old engine. And that's where the charm comes from. And I just feel like a lot of games these days could take notes from that. Because I think, and I've said it before, I think on this podcast, but the only like old school first person shooter that made that like successfully made the switch to like modern consoles is Doom. Like Doom and Doom Eternal are fucking masterpieces. Those games are so good. And they're to me it feels like I'm playing Doom but in a modern game, It's not like aim down the sights, fucking go Bravo team. It's just you're a motherfucker shooting the fuck out of demons. But they added enough modern shit to it that it's a modern game, but it still feels like Doom. It doesn't feel like some fucking shitty first person shooter that's a Call of Duty clone or something like that.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's my rant on John St. John and the Duke Nukem Forever thing. So go check it out. Did you have anything else, my son?
I think that's kind of it for now.
Yeah. Like I said, I do apologize for anybody for last week. Hopefully they get my RAM here soon and I could stop this memory error from happening and get back to playing some fucking 4K games.
Hell yeah.
but I am playing Morrowind in 4K, so
Ooh.
I don't want to brag, but it takes like close to 300 megabytes of RAM originally.
Yeah.
And I've got a little bit of a render pack on it and a HD texture pack modded onto it, and some better bodies and stuff. And we're running up to like about 3 or 4 gigs of RAM. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're stressing out the CPU too. With a game that's 20 years old now.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all for me. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Remember to follow the podcast on all social media. Links in the description. Wherever you are. Doesn't matter. Spotify. Apple. Actually, not Apple. It's a lie. Everywhere else. Follow the podcast. Don't forget to go to twitch.tv/the_houster.
Yeah.
That's that motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Where are you streaming now? Are you on Resident Evil 6 yet?
No, I'm trying to figure something out for 6 because I would like to do it in a co-op scenario.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I need to. Once I get things figured out, I'm going to edit up the Resident Evil 5 footage.
I'm going to stop you right there and say that I loved watching you guys. Like you and Kyle.
Yeah.
That was like our buddy Kyle. Like Kyle, I'm almost jealous of Kyle because he's like, to me, he's one of the funniest motherfuckers I know. But
yeah,
not on like he doesn't try. He just the way he says things and stuff.
I'm trying to
fucking hilarious.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to. It's like this weird passive aggressive, joking, but it's like a great. I don't know.
Oh, I know.
I might be wrong, but the but yeah, he's just Kyle's a fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, I recommend following him on Twitch. It's that's what Sask_Kyle, right? On Twitch?
No, I think it's one word. I think it's Sask Kyle.
Oh yeah, right. And then Sask is all capitals, I think. But it doesn't matter.
I think so.
I don't think it's case sensitive. But yeah, go follow him because and watch their VODs. When you guys, like I said, when you guys did that Resident Evil 5, I watched like as much as I could because it was so fucking hilarious.
Oh man, yeah.
Because he was doing knife only, and then you were doing pistol only, right?
yeah, I was doing pistol. Like we used like mines and grenades, but other than that, really, it's pistol and knife.
That's pretty fucking heroic at that point.
Yeah,
but it was pretty funny to watch, so I enjoyed that a lot. So go check that out, and I'm at twitch.tv/codemanlyness. Go check me out. I got a recent video that has over 12,000 views on YouTube as well. That's Code Manliness on YouTube. So, yeah. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Take care, guys.